Hi, guys, and thanks for tuning into the Tea Bites with Miss K. I just want to say I had an amazing week that was productive. I was busy every day, all day, but I was able to also refresh myself with getting enough rest, with eating a proper diet. I definitely need to reduce maybe the amount of caffeine that I drink. I don't drink as much as I used to, but I definitely need to work on it. Those are some things that I'm aware of. I did get some emotional rest. That's something that I needed because I was constantly doing things in the past few weeks that required a lot of my emotions to be used. And that was a lot. That was a lot. So it drained me and it wore me out. And sometimes I may wear it on my face. So I was aware of that. And that doesn't allow me to be as effective as I can be in other areas. So I know that was something that I needed to address. And I got what I needed, which is really good. That allows me to be able to come to you and the Define You community and be better. And to be able to present myself in such a way that I'm proud of or that can help someone else. So, of course, even though I have this platform and I have this community and I have this brand where I'm representing myself as defining you and being all of these things and being great, being a better person, being mature and just growing up, all these things and being able to overcome some obstacles and barriers or, being able to break the cycles of things that are going on in your family and to overcome the challenges that you may have in the day-to-day relationships and activities with other people. So I am human. And so therefore I do have some of my own little hiccups and mishaps and I need to work on them. But I do. And when I work on them, I hold myself accountable because sometimes that other person or those other people may not necessarily be there to hold you accountable, or they may be the very thing that's bothering you and that's getting on your nerves. So you can't really be as open and talk to somebody about what's bothering you if they're the person that's bothering you. And you know that if you bring it up, it's only going to make matters worse. Now, I wanted to, first of all, acknowledge, yes, it is Black History Month, and I am proud to be brown. I am proud to be in the skin that I am, and if I could change anything about myself, it definitely would not be my skin tone. It definitely would not be the fact that I am Black. I love it. It's a beautiful thing. It adds to the character, to the swagger, to the, everything it is, from the way that I walk, to the way that I talk, to the way that I'm shaped, to the way that my face looks, to the way that my hair, everything, my style, my flavor, it's all Black and I'm loving it. So happy Black History Month, even though we are Black 365. I also wanted to acknowledge the fact that it is American Heart Month. So therefore, it is really important to make sure you are doing the things that you need to do to stay on top of your heart health. Now, something that I learned years and years ago, but it stuck with me when I went to a presentation, actually. And this presentation was for the dental profession. And the dentist gave this presentation and he talked about how the plaque that builds up on your teeth is the same exact plaque that clogs up your arteries. So just think about that. We got to take care of our oral health. We got to take care of our physical health. We have to take care of, all different areas of our bodies, of ourselves, in order to be our best selves. Some things are inevitable, so there are certain things that you can't do. But just think, if I can't avoid having this condition, if I can avoid having all these other conditions, then that wouldn't make this one so bad. And I can just focus on that. And it's a little bit easier to manage my symptoms. Excuse me. So heart disease is something that runs rapid within my own family and people who are near and dear to me. So this month, heart health awareness is extremely important to me. So yes, I have purposefully wore red as much as I can. I actually changed the sheets on my bed to red because it's just really important to focus on all areas, a holistic approach to your health. So I want to actually get to the tea bite so I don't spend too much time talking about all these other things. And today's topic is just about having a fresh start. And I'm pretty much going to keep it brief. When we all get up in the morning, sometimes we don't feel like getting up. We don't feel like doing the things that we need to do. But when you have an agenda, when you have things that you have to do, no matter how it is that you feel inside, I mean, unless you're sick. And even sometimes when you're sick, you still got to get up and you have to do these things. So we get up regardless of how it is that we feel emotionally. Do not allow yourselves to be controlled by your emotions, to be boggled down. However, there are some situations where they're out of your control, because there is something called situational depression. This situation that I'm going through right now is causing me some discomfort. It's causing me to isolate myself. It's causing me to stay by myself, to be in the dark, to not eat, to not care about my hygiene, these things. Now that's different. So that's when you definitely need to seek some outside help. Again, it's situational. So this particular situation is bringing me into this particular frame of mind, and it's causing me to do these particular things, and I want to get out of it. This is not the norm for me. This is not typical for me. So it's best to not be controlled by your emotions, but deal with the facts. You know what? I might feel like crap today, but I got to get up. I got to go to work. I got to take care of business. I got to run these errands. I have all these things to do in spite of how it is that I feel today. So that's what I'm going to do. Something else would be recognizing and realizing that each morning when you wake up, which first of all is a blessing if you didn't already know that, is a new opportunity. It's an opportunity you can reflect on the day before. You can decide to do things differently the next day. You can say to yourself, you know what? Yesterday was hard, but I'm so glad to see another day. You know, it's one more day to press forward, one more day to get this chance to do something, to reach my goal, or to help someone else, to pay it forward. You know, each day is a fresh start.